So is Latocha Scott just as involved in the whole downfall of Xscape and stealing from her sister and from the group? Well, based off what Kandi and Tiny says on Speak On It, it seems as if Tasha knows a lot more than we've been giving her credit. And basically what Tiny and Kandi are saying in the Speak On It, it looks like Xscape as we know it with the four ladies is impossible to ever happen again. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So we've been recapping the SWV and Xscape, the Queens of R&B reality show for the last 5 weeks. And we've been loving it, but at the same time, I think we're all ready for it to be done, at least for this first season. I do want a second season. I know. What are you thinking? I'm thinking this. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. Yeah. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. But no, the real problem is Latocha Scott. Latocha has been getting it so much. And look, I am praying for Latocha because I don't want the ridicule that she's experiencing right now to affect her mental, physical health. I really don't. However, I believe the reason why Latocha is getting slammed so hard is because of her alleged direct involvement in everything that everyone has given Rocky the business for. So a lot of people, I think, believe, oh, she was just the wife. She didn't know anything. But you saw in this last episode, in this Xscape final scene, their meeting, where they said, he says to the promoter, I'm going to speak with my wife. I've just showed my wife about this. We will get everyone on board. And when they say everyone, they mean getting Kandi on board. Tiny says on the Speak On It, well, we were making good money, just the three of us without Kandi. We love Kandi, but why is Latocha insisting on bringing Kandi back? Latocha, of all people who has never seen it for Kandi, wants to bring her back. She wants to bring her back because of this alleged deal that Rocky had with the promoter where he was getting his own kickback. Both Kandi and Tiny say that their husbands are not involved in their business. Will they make a suggestion? Will they, say, oh, you should link up with this person? Yes, but they don't get a kickback for it. They will just bring that information to whoever's in their team. So Kandi says in that last scene, there's a lot that they cut out. We need the secrets revealed. I hope the editors are already working on this. We still have 3 weeks before Atlanta. Okay, come on now. So they say there were text messages. There were literal things within that text message exchange that only Rocky would have known and not the promoter. So why would the promoter be lying?
So we got to touch on this before I'm going to let you go. They see us come back together for this meeting at the studio. It's a town hall meeting. So y'all know I'm here for a receipt, honey. So I had told, Tamika had kind of told me a little bit of her conversation with this promoter beforehand. And she told me that he had sent her all this stuff. So I was like, make sure you print it out. You got to show these receipts now. You can't just be hitting people with fake news. So she printed. Okay, so the promoter sent copies of screenshots of text messages between him and Rocky. And he also sent a copy of a wire transfer receipt from the bank. It was an actual wire transfer receipt with bank numbers on it. It was multiple payments. So it was one particular one that said like $5,000 or something. And it said in the notes section, it said for Xscape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for Xscape going to Rocky's company or whatever. So anyway, and you can't fake wire trans.
Is that Rockland Records?
Rockland, I believe.
Rockland Records is R. Kelly's company. You can look it up, research it. So. He tells a lot of lies, child. So please, y'all got to redo your research with the news, the fake news that be going on. But anyway, we're not getting on that. So this is the stuff that Tamika had. She had the copies of the text message. She had the copy of the wire transfer receipt. And I guess, was that it?
Yeah, I mean, that was enough.
That was enough.
Shit. The crazy thing is for me, I mean, here's another moment where she just, and I didn't know nothing about these receipts. So mind you, when y'all start talking about these receipts, y'all hit me when y'all hit her. And I'm just like, damn, is she, but.
Kandi also says, we've been hearing for years, but we never had proof until now. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. I think everything that brought Xscape back together and now where they are as just a trio, everything is working the way it's supposed to. I truly believe that. So they had the text message exchange, what the guy is saying in the text message exchange, verifying that this is Rocky's number, but also literally Rocky saying that, oh, I'm going to speak with Latocha, or I showed Latocha that you deposited the $10K already. And at first I was like, oh, well, maybe he could have said that and she didn't know. But then Kandi says on the speak on it that Latocha was insistent on bringing Kandi back to the group because that was part of the deal with this promoter. And we already know she doesn't like Kandi. She wouldn't want Kandi back. They were making money without Kandi. They were making more because they don't have to split it 4 ways anymore. So even Tiny was just like, why do you want to bring her back? Because the promoter was like, no, we need Kandi. And look, they did. Xscape 3, although they were touring, they were doing all right. They also tried to release music as Xscape 3. Nobody was caring for that. Even with Tiny's following. They weren't caring for that. And Kandi said this on her, I think, last week's speak on it. She says, when we were used to record, they used to turn my background vocals up because my voice is so distinct. So they needed that element. And I said to you guys before, Xscape could move on as long as they have Kandi because of that distinctness in her voice that makes Xscape. I still would love to have Latocha, but Tiny literally says in this, and Tiny, who is the closest to Latocha, says,
everybody's man. We just want it to be to where our men kind of stay out in the background and let us kind of handle it as us 4 women. But we can never do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why also when you think about, I guess reuniting, it just seems like it would never be be able to happen, because there would never be a time that I feel like she's not gonna let, I mean, that's her manager, that's who runs all her stuff, and he basically, everything goes through him. So I just don't think we'll be able to work together, because we know that, at the end of the day, like, he's still gonna be in control over that side. Right. We never know where that's gonna go. So, it's sad. It's a sad thing, because, we are still sisters, and we have amazing, we have amazing sound as together. 4 people. Yeah. But we have to, we have to keep going. We have to keep moving, because we love what we do.
There's no way. When we discovered that he was stealing, that Rocky was stealing and getting this kickback, there's just no way that we can move forward. I was just like, Tiny is saying this. There's no way that they can move forward as the Xscape that we know and love. And they're still touring, still doing big tours as just the 3 of them. And a lot of you have seen them in concert and said that it's actually really good. Oh, the other part of this that we forgot to mention in regards to the speak on it, the promoter is the same promoter that Latocha was talking about, that she didn't want to work with anymore. So I'm assuming the reason why she didn't want to work with him and she didn't want to do these shows that they're doing now is because he was the promoter telling on Rocky in the money situation. Yes, there was an incident where someone was threatened. Apparently Rocky threatened, allegedly, this promoter, and the promoter threatened him back. But apparently that's the reason why she didn't want to work with the promoter, because of this whole situation. The promoter said the jig is up, and now you're like, oh, I don't want to tour with him. I don't want to work with him. That's the reason. But here's the thing, Latocha. Now the group doesn't want to work with you. No one's going to support your solo career. So what's going to happen? Let's pray for Latocha, y'all. Hold on. I do pray for Latocha, but I also believe Latasha's getting the brunt of this because she's been a part of this. I don't know for a fact, but based off what they've shown us on this show, she's been a part of it. She was a part of it in regards to taking the money from her sister. She was a part of it saying that, oh, this intimate tape of Tamika was stolen, but only her and Rocky have the information to it. She was a part of it, stealing this gospel project. She knew that this gospel project was meant for her and her sister. She said it herself. But when her sister wanted to show initiative and be involved and want half of everything, that's when the sisterhood was broken. So when she says sisterhood in this latest episode, I truly believe Latocha is saying sisterhood as meaning your loyalty to me, your loyalty to the family, like you used to be. She doesn't want to meet Tamika where Tamika is today as a woman with her own independent thoughts and dreams and hopes and family. She wants the sisterhood.
Almost like a cult. Oh my God.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. And we've been saying that since the beginning. Latocha, we didn't see it before, but we see it's clear as day. You have stomped on anyone so that you can have the career that you're having. We see a preview of, we saw it in this latest episode where she got her own stylist. Next week, we see that she's running with her own entourage. Tamika says she never used to do that. I'm thinking after the Great Escape tour where they made millions, it went to her head. It went to her head. They wanted to leverage that's the success of Xscape to create this solo project for her. And here we are again. Your solo project ended back then because of what you were saying to. She was telling her own sister, you and Tana can continue having babies. Kandi, you can go do the whatever Kandi was doing, and I'm gonna do my solo thing. And then you saw how that fell apart. You yourself, girl, you read the word of the Lord. Ain't no good gonna come to you when you playing dirty.
All right, girl.
And I truly believe that you're fully aware of your husband playing dirty. Fully aware of an open marriage? I don't know. A lot of you have been saying in the comment section, no, this open marriage is one-sided.
Hell no.
And this is very convenient. Literally, Rocky said on Tasha K that it wasn't an open marriage.
Me and my wife we ain't got no open relationship.
So what is it? You can't believe a word coming out of either one of their mouths. Kandi also clears up in her Speak On It with Tiny that she never slept with Rocky. She never had a relationship with Rocky, because that's the narrative that's going out there now as well. Latocha, I understand both Latocha and Tamika, according to Kandi, they're not used to, the comment section. They're not used to this sort of backlash. And Latocha herself, who's receiving all of this, she literally said in her apology video, I'm alone. I'm alone. All of you were like, okay, what about your husband? What about your mama?
I am the fifth member. How about that?
Where are they? You shouldn't be that alone. If you feel alone, it's because the people that you swear your loyalty to are not there supporting you. They've really left you out there for the wolves. But at the end of the day, is it the wolves or are you the wolf? Guys, I want to know your reaction to the news that Xscape, as we know it, probably will never be. And that Latocha knows a lot more than we were, at least a small sector of us believed that maybe she didn't know. She didn't know. Let's continue this conversation in the comments section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead.